Breaking news. This is WYFF News 4 at 6 in high definition.
A 16-year-old shot and killed on a trail in Greenville. The family just wants to know why as police keep looking for the shooter.
It might not be the nor'easter that the Northeast is dealing with, but at the top of Moody Top, nobody is complaining.
And we're going to begin tonight with the weather and a look outside of New York City. The video on the left there was taken at 9 this morning. On your right, that's looking at the Brooklyn Bridge and other parts of New York, covered in snow by 4:30 this afternoon. But that is only the beginning.
The leading edge, so to speak. A massive winter storm is bearing down on the Northeast tonight, with effects extending all the way into parts of western North Carolina. Chief Meteorologist John Cesarich is here. And John, this could be a history maker.
No doubt about it, Carol and Michael. This storm system, before it's all said and done, will definitely go into the history books. How much snow, though, and that will be the big question, and to see exactly what the system decides to do. It's going to continue to rapidly intensify. There's the low just offshore from Virginia. It's going to slowly make its way off to the north and northeast. You can see the snow starting to spread now through Boston. Some very heavy snow over the Cape right now, and it's snowing pretty good off and on in New York City. Now, all this white is just going to fill in, and especially in Boston, where they could see as much as 3 feet of snow. That's just the snow from the storm system itself. We're talking maybe hurricane force winds, especially over the Cape. That's 75-mile-per-hour winds or greater. So incredible drifts are possible in this area. Total whiteout, visibility down to 0. Snowfall rates will probably be around 2 to 3 to 4 inches per hour late tonight and during the day tomorrow. Northwesterly flow back home for us producing snow showers along the North Carolina and Tennessee line in particular, but even you folks in Asheville have had a little bit of sleet mixed with a few flakes from time to time, and you could see maybe a dusting to an inch by tomorrow afternoon in Asheville, Hendersonville, Brevard, all the way back to Franklin. The highest amount of snow will be in the highest elevations and the closer you get to the Tennessee line. I'll talk more about the cold and the snow a little bit later on. Now back to you, Michael and Carol.
Well, John, you said it. The North Carolina mountains already getting a piece of that nor'easter.
The winter weather started late last night, closing 3 mountain school districts and delaying 1 this morning.
WYFF News 4's Allie Miles headed up to the Cataloochee ski area, a place that is cashing in tonight.
If you're not feeling up for a ski lift, this will give you a pretty good idea of just how big Moody Top is.
It's been a great season. I mean, the weather's up and down, but we've had good snow.
Chris Bates has driven one of these up and down this mountain almost every morning at 5 for years.
Cataloochee's a great place to learn to ski, and for more advanced skiers to come, we've got a variety of terrain, and we've got a great learn to ski program.
Here at Cataloochee, they've got about 80 snowmakers, and these things kick out a lot of snow. They can cover a football field in just about an hour, but the GM says nothing beats Mother Nature. And when I say cover a football field, we're talking 6 to 8 inches.
We make snow based on the temperature. Anytime it's below 28 degrees, we're going to try to make snow, and the colder it gets, the more we make.
The folks here will make snow just about every day to keep the ski season going until late March, which is great news for skiers of all levels.
Are you excited or are you nervous?
Kind of both.
I'm pretty excited. I'm from New York originally, so actually I haven't seen snow in about 12 years.
Allie Miles, WYFF News 4 at Cataloochee in Maggie Valley.
I'm there, but this storm does mean real trouble for the Northeast. From New York up to Boston, they are looking at 3 feet potentially of snow. Some places, as John mentioned there, may see hurricane force winds to go with it. The flight schedules already becoming a mess. At GSP, a flight to Newark and 1 to Philly have been canceled even before the storm truly hits. Katie Thompson with our sister station WMTW in Maine with more tonight.
I'm Katie Thompson in Portland, Maine at the Portland Jetport, where we are already seeing some cancellations on flights out of here later today and this evening as this massive storm moves through. Most of those are to the New York, Pennsylvania, Mid-Atlantic area, and the director here says he expects that to continue. He is not expecting any operations out of the Jetport tomorrow. There may be some flights that come in later tomorrow night if they can, just to get planes here for a big push Wednesday morning. Luckily, though, for travelers, most airlines not charging any rebooking fees. The best advice if you plan to travel over the next couple of days is get in touch with your airline carrier as soon as possible. Back to you.
All right, Katie, thank you. And don't forget, our WYFF4 meteorologists are always tracking this weather for you. You can stay up to date by downloading the free WYFF4 weather app to your iPhone or Android. Again, it's free, and just search WYFF in your app store.
A Simpsonville homeowner who shot and killed a man in his yard Saturday night says that man was his estranged son-in-law. Today, he shared with us what led him to pull the trigger. WYFF's News 4's Ashley Swan is here with this News 4 exclusive.
Carol, John Hughes says his daughter and son-in-law were in the middle of a contentious divorce, but he had no idea, he says, late Saturday night, that's who he was shooting at.
Everybody that I love was in this house. My whole family was in this house. And I did not know what was happening.
John Hughes says fear.
I could see someone at the window, partially in and out.
Is what prompted him to shoot a man outside his Simpsonville home late Saturday night.
And I said, stop. And the movement toward me got faster, and I started firing again until the body went down.
What Hughes didn't know until police arrived a few minutes later was the man he shot, who now lay dead in his yard, was his daughter's estranged husband, 51-year-old John Michael Farrell.
How did that happen? How did that really happen?
According to Hughes, Farrell and his 32-year-old daughter had a troubled relationship that began when his daughter was still underage. 2 young children, and Hughes says many police calls later, his daughter was trying to get herself and her kids away. Despite a restraining order, Hughes says Farrell showed up at the house Saturday night promising no trouble, but quickly got into a verbal altercation with the family.
The last time I saw him was when he left the house, and the next time I saw him, he was in the yard.
Regardless of their history, Hughes says he and his family, especially his daughter, are distraught.
Killed my son-in-law. That's horrible enough. But the fact that I have to somehow tell my grandchildren that I killed their father, that might be more than I can take.
Simpsonville police tell us they are actively investigating this case. Of course, stay with WYFF News 4 for any and all developments. Michael?
Ashley, thank you. Now to the death of an upstate high school student. The coroner tells us he was shot along a trail in the city of Greenville. Police do not believe it's a random crime, and they're still trying to get answers to help with the investigation. WYFF News 4's Nigel Robertson with our report tonight.
His family still staring at the spot where it happened.
He took his life, man. It was senseless and stupid, but they took his life.
Travis Smith lost his little brother. The deputy coroner says 16-year-old Kobe Lee Smith, a student at Wade Hampton High School, was killed around 10 p.m. Sunday night.
They was hating on my brother, and they been hating on him for a while, and they planning it, and I guess they just finally did what they did, and they did it.
Neighbors say he was a good kid who helped others and was doing everything right.
This was cold-blooded murder. It wasn't accidental.
Now, Greenville police want to know who killed him and why. His body was found on a trail that runs along the field behind Sterling School. Everyone around here heard the gunshots. Smith's mom, who was too shook up to talk, said she knew instantly it was her son. The victim's brother told us he ran outside, calling his brother's name, and found his body in the woods along the trail.
I went to hold him. And trying to make sure he, stay calm. And he was breathing for a little minute, but after a while, he took his last breath and passed away in my arms. And it was the hardest thing. It's the hardest thing, man. To pass. He passed away in my arms at night. Like, it's crazy.
Nigel Robertson, WYFF News 4, Greenville.
The Greenville Police and the Coroner's Office are still investigating, and if you know anything about this case, they want to hear from you right away. And we, of course, at WYFF4 will keep you up to date on air and on WYFF4.com.
A fire damaged one unit at an apartment complex in Easley this afternoon. Sky 4 flew over the scene at the Country Place Apartments on Crestview Road. A neighbor pulled the woman inside the burned apartment to safety. Fire officials are still working to find out what caused that fire.
The family of an autistic man who was shocked with a taser during a controversial arrest now believes a DSS investigation is a form of retaliation from the police. WYFF News 4's Mike McCormick is live and local. He's at the Greenville Law Enforcement Center for us tonight. Mike, what are the police themselves saying about all that?
Well, Michael, they say this retaliation situation is not true. A spokesman today told us there have been no cover-ups in this investigation and that the department went to the Department of Social Services because they are legitimately concerned about the well-being of Tario Anderson. Now, you may remember this cell phone video from Christmas Eve. It shows Tario Anderson during an arrest. Police said they had to shock him with a taser because he wouldn't comply with their commands as they responded to reports of gunfire. Police say they went to DSS because Tario, who has autism, was allowed to roam the streets at night alone. Police say they also believe someone is taking advantage of Tario's handicap for personal gain. Well, today Tario's brother told us his brother walks the neighborhood because he feels comfortable there. Tario's brother also told us that no one is taking advantage of his brother. Donald Anderson praised and also slammed the police as we talked to him.
It's kind of BS that the police just don't want to own up to their mistake. But Tayo, I mean, we raised Tayo up right. I'm gonna have to give him some credit. They actually did a good job about this block on Sullivan Street. They actually cleaned up this block a whole lot.
Right now, we are working to get the latest on the investigation from DSS. Mike McCormick, WYFF News 4, live tonight in Greenville.
Mike, thank you. The trial for a man accused of strangling his girlfriend back in 2013 began today in Clinton. Michael Beatty faces murder charges. Deputies say Beatty used a USB cord to strangle 19-year-old Emily Anna Asbill. Opening statements should begin tomorrow once jury selection is wrapped up.